shocked to one extent.
We're not shocked anymore.
We are not shocked anymore. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Hannah Arinaitwe and this is the bottom of it. If you're wondering who this lady right here is, we'll be getting to that. But before you get into this video, feel free to leave a like, feel free to subscribe and tap on that notifications bell so that every time I post a new video, you are the very first person to know. But for now, to what brought us here. But before we get into what we're going to talk about today, who are you?
Hi everyone, my name is Sandra T. I am a journalism student like her, journalism and communication at Macquarie University, currently in my second year. I love to yap. I like to watch documentaries. I also have a YouTube channel. Yes. It's called Through My Lens. You will see the link down in the description box.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here.
Good. So today we'll be talking about curse words. As the title states, oops, is that a curse word? I really thought hard about that one. The title for that one.
It's interesting. Yeah.
So what are curse words? Curse words are offensive. It's an offensive language, right?
Yeah, it's offensive. It's an offensive use or offensive use of words in language. Yes. Or profanities. What we call the profanities. Yeah. Things like swearing, things like curse words, things like calling out someone but in an offensive way. They all fall under curse words.
Yeah, so I do have my own couple share of stories when it comes to curse words.
Okay.
And I'll be sharing one with you today. Like, I have friend or an acquaintance who I've been working with, and this person normally uses curse words in the way they talk. Even though they're trying to be polite to you, they'll be like, hey you, and use a curse word or something a profanity, and when they're trying to address you. So it became like quite intriguing for me, because even when he's in the workspace, he'll use the same kind of language.
So wait, is it does he refer to the curse words on a regular or it's
yes, on a regular, like on a regular. Whether he's talking about his food, he must add a curse word or a profanity.
Okay, in case you want to know, the curse word she's meaning, you guys, the things
the curse word.
Things like the F word, things like son over something.
Yes.
Those things, that's what she's referring to.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to like put them right down.
Yeah, she's going to list them there.
Yeah. So I approached him and I was like, hi, why do you use profanities or curse words like in everything you say?
Yeah. And
the person got so annoyed, so pissed, and they were like, mind your business.
That's a huge blow. A very big blow. Very huge.
I was like, you know what? It's alright. It's okay. I'll mind my own business. Yeah. Have you heard stories when it comes to like curse words or profanity?
Yes, I've had a lot of stories about curse words, but the most interesting one I had was from a friend of mine concerning poetry recitals and all these things. So you know how you go to support a friend because they're doing a poetry show and stuff, so you go to support them. Yeah. But the whole time during rehearsals, they keep referring the fact that those words the whole time. So someone tells them, look, you can't keep referring to these words the whole time, because what happens when you're on stage and you say these words? So the person doesn't mind, actually downplays the advice. So they reach stage and they keep stammering. Like every after stanza, you see them stammer, like as though they wanted to say something but could not say it out. So they keep more of like, if I'm going to say that, and you stammer. Okay. So the audience thinks it's just an issue of stammering. Yeah. Yet your friends know you're actually controlling the curse words that you usually use most of the times. Yeah. So I feel even in normal circumstances, things like someone has forgotten their phone, or someone has forgotten their keys, or a bag or something, you see people referring to these words all the time, even in texts.
Yeah,
literally.
And I know as you're watching here, you'll be like, these guys are being so what do they call it? Like
land.
Land, but like the truth is
land is
actually
concern
Conservative. But the truth is, I'm not going to deny, I've also used a cuss word before. Yes, I'm sure you have used a cuss word before.
No, for my case, there is that one word, the S word.
Yes,
Shit.
but
failed to leave me.
But you see, you have to keep, trying to stop yourself from using such kind of words.
Exactly.
Because it will end up seeping through your language, and even when you're trying to approach someone, or a presentation at work, or different things. But like, why are we having such words in our language of late? Like, what is causing us to use these words as if it's normal? What is causing us to normalize cuss words?
It's something to do with the environment,
the
culture. You realize most of us, or most of our generation, we're in that internet age. So most of the things that we see, things in pop culture, things of music videos, there are people, Migos fans. They will write for you a whole lyrics, or they will sing for you lyrics. Though, like 16, you find 16 words, not even 16. 16 is a small number. Most of the songs we listen to, the series we watch, movies, the things we see on Twitter, the things that we listen to, the things that we hear. There's a lot of cuss words in it. And I think that's popular culture around. And
I think if you also want to improve your language, like what you listen to also matters. I would advise you to listen to gospel rap music. If you're trying to control the usage of cuss words, gospel rap music, or maybe inspirational gospel. At the end of the day,
okay, so our point is gospel, but something inspirational.
Something inspirational. I mean, like, try it out. I can give you a few names.
Even piano music doesn't have.
Piano music does not have. Most of it doesn't have.
Doesn't have cuss words.
Yeah. So beware. So we have popular culture as one of the reasons as to why we're having, we're going to use normalizing cuss words in our language.
That's true.
Yeah. We also have language. Language is actually evolving. Right?
Over time. I was actually having a discussion with her a few minutes back that if you look at gay, not gay the bisexuals or anything of the sort, I mean gay in relation to GAY, back in the times, it used to be known as being happy, carefree, or you're someone of a light-hearted person. But over time, it has evolved to refer to someone of one sex. So sometimes, or most of the time, you see language evolving. So you realize cuss words have also become part of that transition.
Exactly.
Things ordinarily shit that time was referred to maybe a pepper or something of fecal matter. But you realize these days people can refer to shit as an abuse, or it's a cuss word. You realize language evolves over time. So these things tend to happen to us. You never know. Years from now, maybe work will refer just like how people say work as working.
Oh yes.
Other people know work as being nice and all impressionable and trendy and all those things.
So I think we also have shock value as a reason why cuss words are, these days normalized. I mean, we have been shocked to an extent.
We're not shocked anymore.
We are not shocked anymore.
That's true.
I mean, of recent, I was watching a video on TikTok about how someone in Shema district, Uganda, was turned into a half goat, half man because it was caught cheating.
I've heard those stories before.
Sandra, the video was so real. You couldn't even see the flies on the guy's legs. The guy had turned into a half cow. So I feel like we have been shocked.
Those ones of snakes, of half snake. No, those ones I've seen.
You've seen them.
I've not seen them physically, but when you see the videos, you see the body half is human, then down is snakish like and all those things. So there are those that say if you cheat on someone's wife or partner, others say when you're stealing, apparently they place a certain thing on you. I don't know, but those stories are there.
So we have been shocked to an extent. People are not shocked anymore. They're using these words the way they want, however they want.
Because the society, our shock value has decreased.
Yeah. And I think also our shame value has decreased. That's a story for another day.
Shame is relative.
Maybe. Relative.
So do you believe, you as an individual, do you believe cuss words is a necessity?
Is it a
necessity? Actually, that's the right word, necessity. Because I believe in this day and age, we should it's high time we look at ourselves. We keep talking about change. On Twitter we campaign for change, but we are not the change that we want to see. So I believe as young people we should set the tone. We should set the prime. So curse words is a no, total no. There are people that have curse words. Guys, I've said it. I struggle with that S word, but we should be intentional and try to reduce those words. And she's going to refer to.
So why should we stop using curse words? Number one, they are offensive. I think everybody knows that they are offensive. That friend of mine I was telling you about at the start of this video, every time they'll refer to me in curse words, I'd feel offended. I'm like, but like, how do you call me about what? How? It's offensive, guys. Please desist from curse words because they are offensive to your friends. You might think it's alright, but it's actually offensive.
Yeah.
Then we have it says a lot about your character, right?
That's true. It says a lot about your character. For instance, we know that these days people eavesdrop a lot, conversations, texts, and all these things.
Yeah.
So if I use a curse word and someone is passing by, or maybe a group of people are looking at me, the impression they have of me changes.
Yeah.
It disappears because I've used a curse word or curse words. So in their head, I may be dressed, all looking nice and fly and all these things, but what I say, it is a lot about my character.
Yeah, even though it's not even about how people are going to look at you, but you as an individual, yeah, it makes people doubt. It makes you yourself even doubt yourself. Like, is this really me? I can't live without saying this word, even in a simple conversation as hi.
Yeah.
I'll say hi, curse word. Like, it really gives people like we really start doubting about your character.
That's true.
Yeah. So we also have habit. Why should we stop? It becomes a habit, and you find yourself even at work, you're using such words. You're doing a presentation, you're using such words. No matter how, like that friend of yours, try to control the urge but couldn't because it had already become a habit.
You know the small things we do. They're small things we do, and over time they become
develop into something.
Yes.
Yeah. They really do.
So it's important for us to control the things that we say and the things that we do in public. You as an individual, you feel you're just being you and all these things, but over time these things grow. They become a habit. It can become a lifestyle, and you don't want yourself entering tricky situations where you have to look for a defense, but there is no defense. Especially now with curse words, what's your defense?
Nothing.
You don't have a defense.
Then it also limits you.
Yeah,
curse words do limit you. In your vocabulary, you even forget the words you're supposed to use, even when you're speaking to people, because you are tuned to using a specific word, in certain situations. So you can't even have a simple conversation and communicate with people
because of
curse words. I mean, you're trying to tell your friend, I'm sorry, but you can't do that because your mind is full of curse words. The first that's going to come to you is, but curse word.
Yeah, that's true. It even makes it harder for you to think, to apply that critical thinking, because most of the times when you're using curse words, it just comes out. So your brain doesn't have time to think.
It becomes like your go-to word.
Yeah. So it's hard for you to think through situations, think through to get an alternative, because most of the times you're using curse words. So the whole time, it is hard. It's hard for you to get an alternative, which is sad. Which is really sad.
So that's all we have for you today, and let us know in the comment section. Do you believe that curse words, should be limited? Because I know some people actually may feel that, what, Hannah and Sandra, that's not what I think. So let us know in the comment section, or give us even more tips on how we could minimize the use of these curse words, and why as well we should stop using these curse words. Let us know in the comment section right down below. Do not forget to leave a like, do not forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hers as well. The link is in the description box. But from us to you, bye bye.